Austrian neurologist and founder of psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud, once said, "The only shame in masturbation is the shame of not doing it well." Hey guys, this is Vincent from Learned Ways bringing you the fifth episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. And today we're going to be talking about, this is a long one. We're going to be talking about masturbation. Let's get started, shall we? As gratifying and pleasurable as masturbation can be, we all know what it feels like, guys. That first time when you discover it, you're just tugging and it's like, wow, that felt amazing. Look, it can also be detrimental to your health and confidence as a person. As a man in a relationship, I still find myself as a person who masturbates rarely, but occasionally, Most people who do this usually don't have much else to do or find themselves idling out through the day. Oftentimes when I commit the act, that sounds like such a crime, bad way to phrase it, I find myself feeling empty, like I just wasted 30 minutes of my time on a website that serves no purpose, no productive purpose. Multiple studies show masturbation lowers motivation to do more. Now, for some people, this is the case. For the majority, this is the case. From a personal standpoint, but from a general standpoint, that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't masturbate and then say, oh God, I've already done it all. I busted my nut, now I must sit and go to sleep, and then just not pick up the pen to draw because I'm an artist, or try to edit some videos, or try to record this podcast. Now, when someone might ask, you have a girlfriend, so why do you masturbate? A lot of adults do this, When you make a joke about masturbation, they're like, oh my God, the wife not giving you anything. No, Nancy, your marriage is already dead. Mine is fine. I'm just gonna talk about me when my girlfriend leaves the house. It's still that pleasure. But I find that question to be very offensive. Not only because it assumes some people masturbate because they don't have a sexual partner, but it also treats the girlfriend as something that is used solely for pleasure. People have done this unknowingly before. For instance, I made a joke once about masturbating and someone replied, is your woman not giving you any relief? Or what did you do to make the wife mad? The concept is so foreign and confusing to me. I could have sex with my girlfriend. It would be the greatest sex of my life. Fast forward 2 hours later, I'm scrolling through my phone and I see a picture of her she sent last week of her naked or shaking her ass in some sexy ass lingerie, and I might want to have sex again. But guess what? She can't because she's tired. So you know what I do? I go to the bathroom, I pull out the lotion, and I go to town, According to some forums I frequent online, some people see this as not finding your significant other attractive or quote unquote cheating. How is this cheating? Look, I disagree with this. People would say if you have sex with me, then you shouldn't need to masturbate. I'm talking about women here because I date women. Masturbation can be good when done wisely. When done foolishly, it can be detrimental to multiple things that are crucial to everyone's lives, such as social skills. Teenagers stay inside and masturbate and totally stave off talking to members of the opposite sex or same sex because they've already found something gratifying. Even better than that, a quick access to pleasure, an overflow of dopamine that no one has any business having access to. And that saying that goes, too much of anything is bad, is very obvious and clear here. About 30-something years ago, I was dealing with masturbation issues. We've all dealt with it once in our life. So now it didn't impede my ability to talk to the opposite sex. As a matter of fact, it boosted my confidence. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What's my philosophy for this? It was that I had nothing to lose, If I don't get here, I'll just go home and get on a computer and get it there. This mindset is very bad. And the bad part is you might become numb to female attraction, in a sense that a woman can be attracted to you, but you'd be completely unfazed by it in a bad way. Meaning your motivation to go up and talk to her or engage in a good conversation when she makes the first move can be severely reduced because in the back of your mind you're thinking, well, When this is over, let's make this quick so I can go home and get one out. Not good. Back then, dealing with this issue, it was difficult at some point. But I snapped and said, if I can be numb to what people think of me, specifically the opposite sex, without needing masturbation to fulfill that goal, I feel like I'll be satisfied. So I tried the NoFap challenge. I didn't masturbate for about 6 months. And it actually worked. I treated sex as something that came along rather than something that I needed to keep myself moving forward. A lot of men and boys make this mistake. I need a girl to validate my identity as a man, or I need another man to validate my identity as a man. You need to be confident in yourself. And the first step to that is seeing yourself as a fully fledged person who's still working out on themselves. Look, this is going to be so narcissistic and conceited. Back then, I still do, absolutely. I saw myself as a very attractive person, very conceited and narcissistic, I know, but I quickly found out others thought so too, so it was a win-win situation. So I think it stemmed from that, where I started saying, you know what, making conversation with people shouldn't be a rush job, no pun intended. Shouldn't be a rush job, it should be a fluently flowing experience. You shouldn't have masturbation in the back of your mind. You're out and about doing things with the family or with your girlfriend, and you're thinking, I can't wait to go home and get the lotion and just no. Masturbation has its positive effects and its bad effects. So masturbation can be pleasurable. When it becomes far too frequent, it becomes an addiction. So that's my philosophy on masturbation, guys. If you have any disagreements or any agreements or any thoughts, you can go ahead and leave in the comments below, and I'll make sure to reply to everyone. Thank you, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. This has been Vincent from Learned Ways. Thank you for tuning in.